The tariff rollout is going very well. Tariffs are going very well. Everything is going very well, very well.
Stock market, worst day in 5 years. Everything into the shitter.
Happened, and it's happening fast. I'm getting a lot of messages from people who say, I'm a Republican, I'm a Trump supporter, but I want labor rights. And they're asking me for help with the problem they're having now that Trump is really attacking the federal workforce, and they're scared. The hypocrisy. How dare you come to me for help when you have spent the past 12 years of Trump's career violently and viciously attacking anyone who doesn't look like you, violently and viciously attacking labor rights when every expert in the world warned you. And you mocked us. You still mock us when we tell you that what's happening is dangerous. But now that it's finally affected you, as we warned you it would, now you think you deserve special treatment? It's kind of like that guy who posted about not paying taxes and how proud he was not to pay taxes. And then the fires happened, and he was desperately calling for private firefighters to save his house, but no one else's. I'm angry at you. I'll probably still help you because I believe in this, but I'm angry at you.
We are no longer setting ourselves on fire to keep others warm. For the last 3 years of my life, the theme has been lesson after lesson after lesson of protecting my peace, not taking breadcrumbs from people, not accepting less than I deserve. And that includes performative allyship, if you even want to call it that. I've debated about making this video because of certain people, some who would view this video as, woohoo, yeah, how joyful, I knew it, I just knew it. And others who think that they're going to do something by showing certain family members. But I will say this, I will not continue to set myself on fire to keep others warm, especially people who have sold us out. And us, I mean the American people, namely members of the LGBTQ community, our Black community, our poor community, our Native community, and anybody that I'm forgetting, I'm sorry, because I'm very triggered, and I have been for days, likely weeks, but it's been a powder keg ready to blow off since before the election. And I have a certain family member who knew better this election cycle than to be super vocal on an app that is not this one. Because being super vocal in the past caused rifts. There was a time we didn't speak for a year and a half. And now that MAGA people feel emboldened, the truth has been leaking out. The truth that it's not just, hey, I'm going to vote party line that I've always voted, but no, I'm actually like excited for this guy, this deplorable human being that has fleeced millions of Americans for nearly a decade, hardworking Americans, of their money, their time, their relationships, their community. And many of them are bewildered, and they clutch their pearls, saying, I can't believe people would cut off family and friends over an election. Can't we just agree to disagree? Well, the only ones saying that are them, because they're in their FAFO era. because it wasn't about an election. It wasn't about politics. It was about caring for somebody other than yourself. It was about a test of your empathy. It's a test of your privilege and how far beyond your own little world you actually think about, and whether or not you truly love your neighbor as if you would love yourself. Because if that were true, you would want your neighbor to have the same rights that you so generously enjoy. You wouldn't care if you never met the people that would benefit from the same system you benefit from. It wouldn't matter the color of their skin, how they love, what religion they chose. Because freedom is not freedom unless we all are free. They sold us out because there's something inherently going on the inside that they don't dare to speak out loud because it's not socially acceptable. I mean, what kind of mother wishes her daughter wasn't gay, right? What kind of mother doesn't care if somebody else's child loses a baby in the second trimester, but lives in a state where her life is now in danger? When my daughter lost her baby in the second trimester, I felt such gratitude that we live where we lived. And I thought of all the women that don't have that. And I can't conjure up the right emotions that I feel about that. My daughter got the best care. Red carpet care, compassion, nurturing. They didn't hesitate to do what needed to be done. And I think of all the women right now in that situation that don't have that option. How cruel. It's inhumane. And this family member was silent on the issue when I said, thank goodness. Their love for a man who wouldn't throw a bottle of water on them if they were on fire means more to them than the offspring that they raised. Deporting brown people means more than my safety. It's a theme for 52 years of not feeling seen, understood, always the one to make waves and cause drama. But you see, in toxic family systems, it's the one that's working on themselves, growing, able to self-reflect and make the hard changes. They're always seen as the dramatic one. I'll wear it. I don't care. I grew up in a racist, conservative environment. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am not like them. I never have been. I never fit in. And I've always been the shame on my mother's shoulders. I live a life of peace, love, and care about people that I'll never meet. and I voted for them. And I am seen as bad for believing that way. I'll wear it proudly. I'll never change. My heart will never grow cold. But we will no longer set ourselves on fire to keep people warm. It's not happening.
What about the groceries? Have they come down yet? I don't give a fuck about grocery prices. We are exposing the corruption in this country in real time, and we're reducing government spending at the same time. Billions of dollars we are saving after we cut off funding dumb shit. And all you guys can talk about is grocery prices. Anybody with a brain knows you can't fix the economy in a day. We all know that. Donald Trump knows that. You know that. So stop acting dumb.
Okay, so I voted for Trump in 2024, and I am a young Hispanic female. And just over the last 2 months, I just didn't expect all this. It's been a lot, and I didn't think he would just come in and sign over 100 executive orders and start deporting illegals. And I think I'm starting to regret my vote. Like, I didn't vote for this much stuff to happen. I'm fucking kidding. I can't even take myself seriously. I'm not regretting anything. I think it's all awesome.
I keep seeing videos of people saying like how they regret their vote, and if they could go back, they would change their vote, or they wouldn't vote, or blah, 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 right? Y'all don't regret your vote. You regret that those hateful things that you wished upon other people are now affecting you when you didn't know that they would. So I don't feel bad for you. You're getting exactly what's coming for you, and I hope you enjoy these next 4 years.